Aloha.
Mahalo.
Hello, we are live from International Tribe Design, Lemuria. We're in Maui, and we've just created the name for the tribe for this event, which is the
Rainbow
hashtag
Tribe.
Rainbow Tribe. So here with the Mystic Misfits, these two wonderful gentlemen signing in. We also have two beautiful heroes who've been on this quest with, Miss Katie and Mr. Dan. And we would love to hear from them.
Yes.
I should bring this closer. Ryan, I'd love you to ask the question you just asked a moment ago.
So what we were talking about earlier is there's been a lot of charged moments. A lot of strong emotions have been processed and run through the body. A lot of vulnerable sharing. A lot of shaking off the old conditioning, if you will.
I will, Ryan.
Thank you, my man. So the question is, I'm going to go ahead and ask myself this question and then ask it to you. Self, what was your most charged moment? My most charged moment was walking around a group of strangers, although they're not really strangers, and telling them about my history with illegal activity. That's all I want to say on Facebook.
I like it. That was
We
tasty.
appreciate the discernment, but make no mistake, it was intense.
And this was many, many years ago, the said illegal activity. It was very vulnerable and it was very scary and it was very, felt good, charged.
Yeah.
Totally.
Sure. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just go down the line. I mean, why we ask these questions is like usually where the most charge or like potency is, like there's something important about that. And we want to pay attention to that, especially at events. For me, I know the most charged time of the whole event was today. We just got out of this very powerful exercise, expressing gratitude to the tribe at a high level, just opening the heart and letting it really rip. And I dropped into a crazy freestyle.
This boy right here.
I've never been to such a level, and just got.
Pour some water on him. He was on fire though.
I had to
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna say that was my most charged moment.
Yeah. That was.
That was. Oof. Man.
Witnessing Molkevsky over here.
I'm bringing it back to Australia.
We're going, y'all. We want to go anyway.
Katie, what was your most charged moment?
Like all of those moments that you described, I felt it. There were so many charged moments today. But for me, it was from the breakthrough session that we just came from when my beautiful goddess girlfriend Mei Lee broke through, and
Real quick, tell our viewers what is the breakthrough session. What was that?
Okay,
we call it the conscious courtroom.
Conscious courtroom. I think of the breakthrough session because of Daniel's really bright T-shirt.
The conscious courtroom. What would you describe that?
So it's where we all get together, and Daniel is leading the session, and he invites participants to come forward and prosecute their fear.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
Prosecute
So the
their
most
fear.
charged moment was.
For me, it was when Mei Lee was standing up and she was facing those fears, and she was prosecuting those fears, and I was there with her, and I felt myself guiding her and bringing it out of her, and together I saw her rise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
You were almost the midwife in that experience. She was
I felt
fully
that.
in her
Oh
corner,
my
just
God.
like
Giving birth to breakthroughs.
seriously.
It was so intense. I have a second one. Can I have a second one? Okay, the second one was when this beautiful, beautiful goddess, whose name still escapes me, and I'm gonna fix that. She stood up to speak her truth.
Who is it?
She just said her name escapes her.
I can't remember her name, but she's the one who started speaking Spanish.
Oh, is it
Martha.
She just walked past.
No.
Literally
Isabel.
just walked
Whoa, you're right.
She did.
100%. Bring her in.
We hold Isabel.
Holy cow.
Isabel.
So she literally walked by the window of the room we're in before she said
Right,
that.
yeah, that's wild.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Isabel, wait. Okay, so Isabel and I have not, we haven't really connected at the retreat. It's not because there's anything wrong. We just haven't crossed paths.
Story.
All right, fine.
there?
All right, I'm there. So, she stood up to speak, and I was watching her, and I just saw she was glowing. She was really glowing. And I just heard her, I saw her speaking Spanish. And then I saw her and she was speaking Spanish. And I was like, wait, did she just say I'm going to say this in Spanish? Or did I, like, what?
Yes. Come on in. Come on in. We want to invite you on. We're actually talking about your expression earlier and how powerful it was.
Oh, thank you.
Literally. You want to introduce yourself to our fam right here?
Hola familia, me llamo Isabel y estoy aquí con los Mystic Misfits.
Oh, yeah.
Mystic Brothers.
Also that.
Yeah,
So
that's all.
we're going around and talking about our most charged experience today. What was yours?
Ooh. I think the gratitude session was the most charging. It was like my body was just shaking and everyone just like feeding back at me that same gratitude. It was beautiful.
You almost didn't go, right? Like it was
So
like
he's like, all right, are we done? And then I was like, no, I'll go.
What
and
were
then,
you saying in
I said something like my body, my blood running through my veins, and I think I said something about like the light in my heart or something like that, and then I kind of blacked out a little bit.
little bit.
Yeah. And I was like, I should switch to English because I wanted to make sure that people understand what the words I have to say, but. You
And
guys
yet,
seem to already like.
when you were
know what I
speaking
was
Spanish,
saying.
I felt your heart more.
Yeah.
I didn't need to understand. I just wanted to feel.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much.
you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Stoked we
That's a synchronicity. Feel free to stick around if you want to.
Like,
I think we were just getting to Jordan.
Yeah, so what's funny, I've been very charged this weekend.
Felt that.
Oh, a lot of charges. And I think that maybe the connotation around that question was charge is like a good thing. We can label it as a good thing. It's real good. Like, my heart felt real good. That's great. Had plenty of those. But the most charged for me was publicly proclaiming my love for a woman and getting rejected.
Whoa.
That literally
That
happened in
happened.
real time.
So that was it. That
happened.
So you were intense, but that was.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the real shit. And that's how we opened.
That's when the retreat
That was
started.
the first day.
That was the first opener.
First day.
Yeah, we all agreed that's when the retreat started. When Jordan
Yeah.
did that.
Well,
Yeah.
and for me, what that brings up is that was me essentially asking for what I want and not getting it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Not
It doesn't mean it
attachment.
fucking didn't hurt. It still
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing it. Come on.
But you're not living in that
Yes.
story.
Nope.
Nope.
Ain't gonna do it.
Nope.
Wow.
Epic.
Well, I mean, yeah, the retreat's been a roller coaster. I felt like the retreat started today. I felt like we were just kind of warming up before
Yeah.
that. There was a lot more like consistent charge today for me.
Definitely.
Like it's been way more intense. I think it's because Mr. Eisenman finally took off his training bat and started batting with cork. That was important for me.
There's a bunch of people sitting outside. I wonder if do we want to end this video or do we want
Do you want to just
call
let it
randos
ride?
in?
Let's let the
Yeah,
audience
yeah,
decide.
yeah, yeah.
If you want to call someone in, we got some people on here. I'd love if you said what up. What up, Sadan? Alyssa's here. What's up? Susan, Catherine, Christina, Tiara, and Kate. Welcome, y'all. We're here in Maui, just living the good life. Wishing you were here. If you want us to like walk around the resort right now and try to keep service and troll people on this live, let us know. We might end it. I think we said what we wanted to say. We said a lot of powerful things. But I'm happy to keep the breakthroughs flowing. There's one heart. I would love to see more hearts. They're floating us a few. They're floating us a few.
Them hearts on three
Jordan, this
days,
actually
come on.
feels pretty appropriate for our fireside chat series.
It
Look where we
does.
are right now.
Yeah.
We're by this.
Oh,
Got him!
this is one we watch. Oh, she's got a crispy boy in hand.
Where'd you get
Come on.
How'd you get a crispy boy?
Just jumped in here with a Crispin McGlover.
What is
What's
your
up,
name?
Mouse?
Got it?
My name's Kelsey. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
So, Kelsey, what was one highly charged moment for you
Yep.
throughout this retreat?
I'd say that's a twofold. Part one, yesterday morning when I said I'm no longer living in New York City. So, holla at your boy, all my friends. Mwah, I love you, but I'm not living there no more.
She made a public proclamation. You heard it.
And now it's on Facebook Live, so it's gotta be real.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hope your boss sees this or something.
Me too. What does that feel like? Oh, jeez. And part two was sitting up in front of 45 of my newly closest friends. hollering at them and saying that today is the first day of the rest of my life.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all a changing.
Hit that button in the face.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Let's make room for the whole fam. Go on.
Yeah, y'all come in here.
Yeah. All
Ladies.
right.
All right, so Susan wants to see us talk to more people. We got some hearts, some love. All right, brothers and sis stars.
Ooh.
So fam, what we're doing right now is we're just going around sharing with Facebook Live and the beautiful Misfit audience what was most charged. Like, what was the moment?
Who wants to go first?
My most charged moment was when I was on top of the mountain. What was the mountain called?
Haleakala.
Or the
Haleakala.
volcano, sorry. And I was able to speak my truth. I have had a fear of public speaking my whole life.
That was
and
fucking powerful.
That was
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was powerful.
so to stand there and just speak from my heart was super transforming for me because I've always had a fear of speaking in front of people. So I was able to, I felt so charged afterwards, like I still can't even put it into words. Like I feel so transformed from this whole thing. And I just want to give a special thanks to the Mystic Misfits for everything that they've offered me. And I am so appreciative, and I cannot even begin to explain how deeply grateful I am for you three and everybody for witnessing. So thank you so much.
You're amazing. Wow.
And now you're speaking in front of how many people? Look at you. Look at the transformation from yesterday to now.
Yeah.
I have to say, like, I said this to you last night, like, you were just glowing last night, like, just radiating this divine feminine essence in a woman who'd really stepped into her power. And
100%.
I just, like, and I still see it now.
Thank you.
You haven't had that energy come and then go down. You're really, you're seeing it through.
Yeah, I feel for the first time that I've actually like stepped into my future self, and that's exactly what I was picturing and envisioning before I even came to this whole event.
Yeah.
So it's really magical for me to actually embody that. Like I feel like the leader I want to be. I feel like the woman. Like I'm empowered. Like I know that this is a change for many projects.
Can I ask? I want to ask. What is it about the Mystic Misfits that made you supported you in getting to where you are now?
Well, their ability to really support the feminine and the masculine, like both, and it's so very important for both of those to be balanced. So for you guys to really see me, and I know each one of you see me, even when I was being really like in my turtle shell. So that I was, and for you guys to really like still like I knew you guys wanted to see. They're like, we see something in you, like push it out, and I was like, I feel it coming. So
That thing go out and play.
that belief and that support was really like, man, like I gotta do this, and it was you guys for real, like, amen.
Wow.
So
Bless
good.
up.
Hallelujah.
All right, I want
Russian.
to add to that because my breakthrough moment for me and myself was a couple days ago after your ecstatic dance workshop.
The dance temple.
The dance
temple.
Mystic Dance Temple. Okay,
Yes.
I didn't know what to call it. That's good. Mystic Dance Temple. And I was just going in. I didn't know what I was going. To be honest, I had no idea. I didn't even know that much about you boys. And I left in floods of tears. And because I just felt release and like the energy that you guys created in that room, and just like Carrie said, seeing us and supporting us, but it's in a way that I can't describe. It's amazing. What you guys create is amazing. Really amazing.
I'd say
Katie,
arguably
thank
the
you.
best hour of this entire retreat was the ecstatic dance.
Fuck yeah. I love when you tell me words of affirmation.
Yeah.
And
All
you
right.
know what it is?
Hold on.
It's to express, not repress.
There she
and
is.
that was what it
That's
was.
on brand. That's on brand.
That was what it was.
Hashtag so on
I
brand.
felt like I could fully express myself, and I realized how I had been suppressing myself
Ooh.
because of my own self-limiting beliefs.
Totally.
And to just fully own it.
Yeah, Katie's owning it right now.
Right.
I want to check in with the audience. Alok's like, thank you all for speaking your truth, your vulnerability, shining your essence forth. Blessings.
Right.
Bro, where are you blessing us from? I'd love to know. Christina says, feels like I'm there. Christina, I wish you are with us right now. Totally. Thank you for watching. Anyone else is watching, lob us questions. We're going to keep riffing because we got a few more people that need to express. This feels like a good old-fashioned fireside chat. No,
Into a fireside
Shocker,
chat.
yeah. And guys, share this video if you want to do something besides watch shitty Netflix shows on Sunday night. We know you'd rather actually... Come on, yeah.
Roasted.
Get the consciousness. Come on now. Yeah, let's do it.
This is like conscious television.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it feels real good. In my cock shacker. What?
Whoa! How did we get there?
So Marta and Tyson, we haven't heard from you guys yet. What was the most charged moment?
Marta.
I want to piggyback on Carrie's share, and I really want to speak on the domino effect of what happens when you step into your power. Because when Carrie shared what she had to share in that moment on top of the mountain, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I just felt completely present in all that I am from hearing her. And that feeling has not left ever since that moment. And the crazy part was that what she shared was exactly what I had experienced.
Yeah.
And the reason why I was holding it to myself was because I was afraid that nobody else was experiencing what I was experiencing.
How often are we afraid of that? So that someone else isn't experiencing what I'm experiencing.
Yeah, all the
All the
time.
time.
And it keeps me playing small.
It kept you playing small.
It kept
There we
me-
go. Got it.
Got it.
In the
Real time.
past.
Got it real time.
Got it real time.
It kept me playing small, and when she shared what she had to share, it just broke me open. I cried during that entire sunset after you shared what you said. Connected with a few other women who had also felt the same. And then on our ride back to the resort, I continued to cry, and I felt like a clear vessel of just...
You cleared your vision,
Like,
didn't
I
you?
felt like I did not exist.
Yes.
And I was crying, and people were asking me why I was crying, and I could not even explain the joy and the pure ecstasy that I was feeling in that moment.
I just
Go, girl.
I just wanted to like speak off that. Like that's why it's so important to speak your truth, because when you speak your truth, you're speaking for all the other people that want to speak. So
Yeah, you give them the courage to actually do it as well.
Right.
You're a walking permission slip.
Right. I've had so many people come up to me saying they felt the same way. When I thought that I was the only one feeling like disconnected and like I didn't want to be there. Like I thought I was the only one feeling that way, and I was so scared to speak, but I knew that I had to be that voice for myself first.
Yes.
There's a
And-
classic Daniel Eisman quotable right now that's coming to mind. It's one of my favorites. What's most personal is most universal.
Yes.
That's what I heard you just say.
Yeah.
So Tyson, that's the bomber. That's a real bomber, Dan.
Another real-time bomber.
Tyson, I want to hear your
prodigy
expression.
is up.
The
Come on,
prodigy.
Tyson
Actually,
is up.
I've been calling him Ty. I like Ty, actually.
Ty money.
Ty money.
Come on now.
Tice.
You want to hear my
I'm gonna rope in more people.
Come on, give me
Most charged moment.
my most charged moment? Great. The one that I think of immediately was last night in the van driving back from Haleakala and playing the Human Experience, and everyone in our van making crazy sounds,
Yes.
like singing. I was singing these absurd things in different words and making sounds I never made before.
Yep.
And everyone was in like this like chaotic, incredible song that was being made. It was so awesome. Like if it was recorded, I would like listen to that.
It is recorded.
Oh.
Yeah. It's recorded.
Let's post that.
Amazing. And followed by Dan puts on this like metal version of Taylor Swift, and everyone starts like rocking out and going crazy.
Punching.
I truly felt like just like
Yeah.
everybody
I
in
was
the
there.
band had like
Wait.
let go.
I
Most
was
of
there
our
too.
band is here. This is great.
This is our van.
It's the band.
Yeah.
It's
It's the van of the Misfits.
Wow, that's crazy. Metal Taylor Swift? I'm so
bro.
confused.
There's blank space for all those who are interested. What was the name of the band?
Yeah, I don't know, but if you look up like blank space Taylor Swift
Screamo.
metal or
Yeah.
whatever, I'm sure you'll find it. Yeah.
Wow.
Holy shit. I want to honor our new guest here. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell us your most charged moment from the event, or today,
Ooh.
really?
I'm Ashley. So my most charged moment from today. I think the conscious courtroom experience was freaking incredible. Like I was so into everybody's, like, from beginning to end, feeling them like holding back, and I'm like, come on, like you're right there. And it was just, oh my God, that was amazing. And I'm really thankful to have been a part of that experience, because that's like nothing I've ever seen. And I'm so happy for those people that are living it. And I feel like through that, like I see it happening in me through them, and you like gain courage through that, and you know, start building up your own confidence, and seeing other people live it too. So yeah, that was awesome.
Can you guys see how Ashley's glowing? As well?
I can, 100%. I don't know if it's the low, but
Maybe the real.
I wanna come in and get closer to everyone because everyone is glowing. Like,
Woo, I'm getting some hearts.
Look how beautiful.
Yeah, you are, baby. You got him, girl.
we got a bunch of retreat goers on Dopa.
Look at, like, is everyone not look like they're like gods and goddesses? Like,
We are gods
you're
and
so
goddesses.
charged.
Yes.
That's why we're asking about your charge. Like, seriously, people are charged because they're speaking truth, maybe for the first time.
Ooh, yes.
I'm looking for a final word because we're actually gonna go get some dinner. Does anyone have it? Love to hear it if you have it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Say yes. Answer the quest. Give us only your best. We love you guys.
That's mine.